So that's why I think is this co-living situation makes so much sense because it gives an opportunity for the renter. I mean, you're going to rent 30% off from the regular rent. All the utilities are included, so you don't need to pay light, internet, water. You don't have any depreciation on your assets. I mean, you don't have to buy appliances. And then the counterpart to that, the investor also makes more money. There's more income because now you have only one kitchen for 5 rooms. You have only one laundry room. So you invest less and you make more money. Your cash on cash double, triples the investment. That's why it makes so much sense to this strategy because it's helping both parts of the market. Finding the right place for a room and investor matching.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds. And I'm excited to be here today. Excited about the guest that I have. He's going to tell you about something. It's not new, but I think it's making a very strong comeback. Renting rooms. And I think there's something right there that's booming, that's really growing. And our guest is going to tell you all about it. He's going to tell you about how he got into it and how he's doing and finding success with it. And so I would love to introduce you all to Mr. Luis Maqueira. How did I do, Mr. Lewis? How you feeling? How did I do? I appreciate you. I appreciate you being here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna give. I want us to dive in. I want to turn the floor over to you. So I want you to tell us what your main focus is these days. I would love for you to tell us maybe a little bit of an origin story about how you got into real estate, how you got to what you're doing now, and also if you can tell us what markets you're operating in. And so, Mr. Lewis, sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Well, I started real estate 15 years ago. I knew so much about real estate that my first question was what a foreclosure is when I went to start real estate. But I decided to become a realtor since I was going to be an investor and look for foreclosures. And after 15 years, I'm a broker. I have a broker company in real estate, but always was thinking for the investor side. So we start doing buying and flips, like a lot of people does. Usually, I tell you something that I've been told: you make money holding, not flipping. So we start buying and holding. When you have a bunch of houses, you then go into multifamily. That's what we did. After last 10 years, we're buying multifamily. And we're always, all the renters is income driven. So we're always looking for that income. In South Florida, which is our market, insurance, taxes been very high. Salary is not so good. So what will be happening, you will be seeing a decrease on the income on the multifamily. Now, the last year, as we're using this new strategy, which is like a small move, but it's organized now, let's call it. Which is co-living, renting by rooms. what they call, used to call, which I was telling, if you're 20 years old, buy a house, do house hacking. And then do three in your life and you're already a millionaire. But age 30, you can retire and follow your career, follow your passion. I believe in real estate. I mean, immensely is what gave my life and my group so many good stories. But it's work, research, and doing it right.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Currently, I mean, what happened right now is there is many new apps totally dedicated towards this single individual, which there was a study done by Camel, which is a company that has over $5,000. In USA today, there is 60%, it's 57% single person.
Yeah.
So it could be a divorce, it could be young, and we all know the new generation, they're not thinking of buying. I mean, they get married in 1970. The statistic was you were 20 years old when you got married. Nowadays, it's over 30 that you get married. And the buyers are over 35 years old, first-time buyers. So the new generations are all about moving, being lightweight. So that's why I think is this co-living situation makes so much sense because it gives an opportunity for the renter. I mean, you're going to rent 30% off from the regular rent. All the utilities are included, so you don't need to pay light, internet, water. You don't have any depreciation in your assets. You don't have to buy appliances. And then the counterpart to that, the investor also makes more money. There's more income because now you have only one kitchen for 5 rooms. You have only one laundry room. So you invest less and you make more money. Your cash on cash double, triples the investment. That's why it makes so much sense to this strategy because it's helping both parts of the market. Finding the right place for a room and investor making money.
Yeah. I absolutely love it. Now, I don't know if you mentioned or not. What part of the world are you in? Like, what markets do you serve?
We're very local because we do also construction. So we like to have everything, the vertical market, we buy, fix, and rent it. We're in Southeast Florida.
Gotcha.
That's our market.
Absolutely.
That's our knowledge. We
Gotcha.
can help and talk to anybody in America and help you to tell you what we do. But real estate is local. You need to know the market. You need to know the buyer. You need to know the user. That's when you don't make mistakes. And that's why we like to use to do a lot in Southeast Florida. I've been living here over 30 years, so I know the area a bit.
There you go. You said living 30 years. I get it. So listen, you've identified co-living as a new strategy that you're taking a hold of. I even, heard you say you need to know your market, like being local, knowing what you're doing in the market surrounding you, knowing your surroundings. Are there any personal strategies that you have that kind of help you along with your business strategies?
Social strategies. Well, definitely you need to understand first you need to be a business person. Okay, that's what you found in we have a club of investors and everybody wants to start investing and everybody think, oh, investing in real estate is the best step. I buy, I get the rent, I don't have to do anything. It's not that you don't have to do anything if you hire the right management company, but you need to know what you do. Because if you buy in the wrong place for the wrong price, then the outcome cannot be good. Or if you buy a beautiful house in the middle of the woods, you're not going to have somebody it's very good price, beautiful house, but who wants to live there? Who can live there? Because it's not. You need to know that you need a renter, so you need to focus on the income and the part that helped us a lot because I'm been a broker for 15 years, so I know about the rental, and that's what I think. If the cash flow is good, you can fix the other parts, but it doesn't matter the price, how good it is, or how if you don't have the income to pay for a mortgage, to make sense, to make it a business, that's when the problem comes.
Understood. Thank you for that. I appreciate you saying that. I think that little nugget, well, a big nugget, is going to really help people go a long way. So let me ask you this: you've been at this for 15 years. You've switched strategies from just buy and flip, buy and hold, now to co-living. Have there been moments within the 15 years when things got real? Maybe like a deal went sideways, or a time when you had to pivot fast. Have you had to overcome any adversity within your 5 years to you leading up to success?
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency. It's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
How many hours do we have to talk about that?
Maybe if you could give me like a 5 minute story, maybe.
Oh, no, no. It's like success is not overnight. You're going to do 10, 7 are going to be a problem, and 3 are your kin, and you always remember your kin. It's a learning curve. I take all the mistakes we have done to learn and not to do again. That's what we transfer to our group. But definitely, I mean, the mistake is done for lack of knowledge. The sentence is not what you know that is going to hurt, is what you don't know that can hurt. And so knowing the legalities of the properties, the city that they're located, that's for us very important. But of course, the market is also we need to understand real estate is not a stock, but it's up and down. So yes, if you go to 2008, 2009, we were crying. I mean, the prices went to 50% off, 50% down. But then if you hold it, 5 years later, it was 100% up. So you got the money. And then if you were doing COVID, every property went up 40%. So I don't. You need to understand what's going on in the market, and you need to do reserves. And if you are strong in the plan, you keep moving forward. I mean, real estate is a strong part of the economy. I would say the economy in USA. So it has bad times, but always going to recuperate, and always you need a house. So it's like, how can you without a house? Is food, house, and living. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that I can say one thing over that. If it does happen to you, you are out of real estate. No, it's going to be bad time or good times, and we need to keep learning and also adapting. That's why we're now talking about co-living. You talked to me 10 years ago, I was a multifamily guy. I said, like, no, you don't understand. Instead of having 10 houses, you have 10 units in a building. You have only one roof, only one house, only one, and one place to go to get up the rent. It's amazing how the cash on cash gets better. Now we're still in the same idea of having more people in a place, but now instead of having 10 rooms, 10 units, and it has 10 kitchen, 10 appliances that can go around, 10 AC that can roll around. No, I have one unit with 10 rooms, no, 6 rooms, okay, 8 rooms. So I have only one kitchen. That's why we like this clinic right now. It's called Startership Co-living, also because the economy right now, the economy is in a state that everyone wants to save money. Or I want to have more money to travel. Young people that we talk to, it's like that's what they want. They want to work here, or the influence of digital world that we live, or 3 months in Miami, 3 months in New York, 3 months in Europe. Europe has this co-living situation much more advanced than us. They bring awareness, vacation time. I mean,
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
It's much nicer when you go to kind of like the whole bed and breakfast. You go to a place, you can have you're not alone. You go to the kitchen, you have a breakfast with somebody, you talk about the situation, what's going on in the world. If you are a person that likes to talk to people, you go to the kitchen, you see people. If you're not being around, you're around, you watch TV in the room, and you live your life. But I saw in TED Talk a conversation around this architect, but she said, "Oh, I'm not an architect." But in fact, I will tell you, she lives in a colonial community that also allows family members. That's the best thing we can do social for a person. We're not there to be alone. So we can socialize with other people and decrease all the cost of having a house. I mean, the land is the highest cost you have in a property. And sometimes you don't really use a loan, but you have those very high taxes. Now you are only using a room, so you're not paying for the living room, for the extra room, for the attic, for the garage. Your housing expenses will very been decreased and much nicer, more efficient, and will use that money for you. I don't live with people. She was a single person, and she never with five of them. Five they get together, eat pizza. So they become a family, and that's another strategy that we teach. Okay, you have to have a culture in your co-living because yes, there's too many people coming from different
Yeah.
backgrounds, no family, they just know each other. And another thing to understand that this is not Airbnb. You don't rent these rooms for 1 week. Minimum we do 3 months, 6 months, and we love 1 year. So you're looking for steady rentals. But then you need to provide a new culture to those people because they're a family. One thing I would tell them, you cannot come at 12 at night and do a cooking and start making noise. People are sleeping because most of the people we have is workforce. So they need to be quiet, nice place to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear you, man. The co-living thing, I love how you said there has to be a culture. Like, this thing is really exploding, and I think it's going to help. And it is really helping a lot of people. Like you talked about, single people, whether it be divorced, people that want to travel the world, right? Like this co-living thing makes so much sense, especially right now, the way the economy is and the way that, what the climate that we're in. And so let me ask you this. You got the co-living. What's the next real goal for you?
Living in 6 provinces in the world, one
Yeah,
in
right. Yeah,
Europe and from South America, one in South America. I tell you, I talked to my wife the other day. I said, like, I ran a hotel in hostel. It was a small place in Barcelona some years ago. And I love it because you're there and people from all over the world come from there and you meet a lot of nice people. And right now, you know how it happened. Your kids leave home. We have the empty nest. Then why I don't need the 4 bedroom house? Hey, let's do co-living. I like people. I love people. I learn from people. So I will do my goal is start as more, retire again because they put me back to work and living in co-living 3 months here, 3 months there.
yeah, yeah. I love it, man.
That's my next step.
I love it. And I love how you said you like people. And just quickly, I want to talk about relationships. You brought it up. You like people, you like connecting with people. So how important is it to build relationships? Like how have building relationships made a big difference in what you do?
That's the more important part. It's like it's not. It used to be who you know, no, who you have a relationship with. I work always with partners, and that fact to feed each other to grow is very important. I don't think you can do. I don't. There's that sentence. It's too lonely at the top. Well, I don't want to be in the top and be alone.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
let's get together. Let's go up together. I certainly like some things. I don't like other things. Like for example, construction. It's funny. So yeah, probably I rebuilt over 50 houses in the last years. I don't like it. I don't understand construction. I don't like construction. So it's like I have a problem always with construction. Uh, talk to me about the numbers, the financial part of the business, the loan, the balance. That's the part I know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then understand markets and understand people and people put people together to an investment. That's what I like. But I couldn't do it without the construction. The construction is a very important part in this business because it's lowering your cost and doing it right so you don't have to redo it. So we like a lot what they call value add because more in the co-living, okay, I need a house that I can make it work for a co-living stage, which is a lot of rooms, enough bathrooms. People always like one bathroom individual. So you always need to have bathrooms. And when another tip that I learned is like the common areas. Sometimes we go with this mentality of, okay, let's then be comfortable. So let's have a beautiful sala with a beautiful TV and a game room. And we tell them, no, 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 not yet.
Mm.
I mean, they're
Mm-hmm.
working first. They go there to sleep, to work. If you put these people together on Sunday, and one wants to watch football, they don't want to watch baseball. Now it becomes a permanent family. So imagine people that don't know each other.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
everyone somebody laughing and having a good time at 10 p.m. on a Wednesday when the rest of the group is they're working.
Yeah.
So something that looks so good as a choice to, yeah, let's give them a nice sala with a beautiful TV so they can listen music. That's not good in Korean. Unless the culture is that one. And then there's other companies running in a very different level where you can, they will go sporting people, fan people. So now the others do the same thing and at the same time, we're comfortable with that. If you put musicians together, of course, you're going to be listening music all the house all day, and you're going to be happy with that. Other people cannot be happy. So it's again, it's about creating a culture in that co-living. Right now, we're not going to that type of co-living target market for target people. We're going for the price. It's like what we offer is the best price in town for a room.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it goes back to like you said, you keep saying it, the culture, making sure that it's the right culture within the co-living community. And listen, building a culture within a co-living community can really actually help that mindset expand all across the world of people getting along with each other, partnering with each other, knowing learning how to have community, common union with each other. So co-living could be a foundation to really expand goodwill and love all across the world. Not to try to sound sappy, but honestly, that mentality can really help out so much because we need that a lot nowadays. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, totally. I
Yeah.
mean, I would say that one thing that shocked me being from Latin background in America is like we all have a car, we go to work alone, we work, we come home alone. It's like it's so individual that I mean, carpool, full of circle, and
Yeah.
you used
Yeah.
to always go to carpool, and that's why I think that this that like you're saying is very important for the people to be people and to really have relationships.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Relationships are everything. People are the real currency. I love to say that all the time. So listen, Mr. Lewis, listen, this has been great. Before we wrap it up, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, collaborate, learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you?
Okay, our group, you can find us in FaceTime, in Facebook, in the homepage is Miami Co-living Deals.
Gotcha.
My phone number, our phone number is 305 300 0008. Easy to remember. And yes, we're always looking forward to with people like you said that either if you want to have ideas, if you're in a state, if you want to learn anything about, you need any information in South Florida, contact us. We figure out what we can do together, how we can help each other.
Girl. Well, then, Mr. Lewis, I thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your story and your perspective. We definitely need people like you in this space that's doing it the right way. So I appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having
All
me.
right. Absolutely. So y'all heard Mr. Lewis. He's giving you valuable information, especially when it comes to co-living and even just maybe a foundation on how we can spread love around the world. So listen, check out what he's doing, get in contact with him, but also make sure you are subscribed. That way you do not miss out on this amazing content that we're going to continue to bring. So thank you, Mr. Lewis. And to everyone else, we'll see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.